this is Vishnu from Cozy Up with Vishnu. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm new here. This is my first video, so thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate your time. If you like this video, give a like and let me know your honest thoughts in the comment section. Also subscribe to the channel. Now without further ado, let's jump into the video. So what's the video about? This is my first huge, humongous DIY project. I'm not even an entry-level DIYer. I have no knowledge of DIY, and if you ask me to categorize, that's what I would put. No skill in DIY. That's what I would do. But why am I doing this? Little backstory. We got a home in California. He broke the bank. That's what happened to us too. So now we have no budget to actually do any renovations to change this builder grade, not even builder grade, it's a 1970 home, to my dream home. So I started doing it by myself. So first stop in this journey, it's going to be sunroom makeover. This is just part one of the sunroom makeover. I still have so much to do in that room. I cannot put everything together in a single video. So this is going to be like so many parts. I don't know how many parts are coming, but for now, this is a part one where I'm actually transporting that particular room from 1970 to 2021 in a span of a week. Trust me, in a span of a week I did that. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what I did. This is how my sunroom looked when we bought the house. It was supposed to be bright and fresh because it's a sunroom, but it looked more like a shady model from 1970s or wood paneling. First step is to remove all the blinds. Once you remove the blinds, you would know that there is a plastic window. Honestly, I've never seen a plastic window in my lifetime. And then the third one was easy to remove because it was barely hanging into two clips. Moved on to cleaning. This cleaning in here, the video, it doesn't justify at all. I cleaned so much. I spent so much time on cleaning, and then there is something like gooey gum thing on the ceiling bin which took way too much time than anticipated. I so underestimated this project timeline. I'm putting the protective covers and removing all the outlet covers so that I could start applying the liquid sandpaper. But moving on to applying the liquid sandpaper, I applied it in a singular circular motion with little pressure so that it'll remove all the shine, and it worked. After de-shining the entire wall, I moved on to caulking the gaps between the wood panel. We are doing this because we wanted a seamless drywall look instead of a wood panel look. So we filled in the gaps with the silicone caulk because it will not shrink as much, but just in case we also gave 2 coats of caulk so that it'll have like seamless, and there won't be any difference you could find between each of the wood panels. It took me like 3 days to fill in all the gaps because it's a 380 square feet room with 8 feet high ceiling. So the entire wall took me 3 days of intense labor, but it is worth it. Also sanded the room. I just lost the footage somewhere because my husband did the sanding. He surprised me, but it took us a day to sand, and now this is the current look after sanding. If you look closely, this is very beautiful. There is no gaps that you could identify between the wood panels. It just looks so seamless. Important to give the protective covers because my flooring was completely new. So we put the protective covers and then used an oil-based primer because it's a faux wood paneling. After a lot of research that has been recommended several times, it is also recommended to prime because the faux wood paneling would seep the color into the paint unless we do prime. So we use the paintbrush and the roller to actually prime the entire wall. So we use the brush to
around the nooks and corners and near the ceiling, and rolled the big spaces. So it was really heavy to roll because it's an oil based primer. It took a lot of time for us, so we worked almost into the night. We were able to finish like 2 coats of primer in a single day with a drying time of 4 hours. Finally, the part that I've been looking for, painting the wall. It was fairly easy because we used a water-based paint and it flowed in the brush and the roller very easily and nicely. So it was so easy to paint the wall. I used ultra pure white from Behr paints. I got it from Home Depot. It is the purest white. And I also gave like 2 coats of painting because I wanted the seamless finish. Finally, after a week of work, this is how it looks. Do you guys see the plastic window turn and move around by the wind? Yeah, so this is how it looks right now. It looks really good and I'm impressed with myself because it looks really seamless. We just need to remove all those windows. That this room is just gonna look so beautiful. You could never tell there was a forward paneling underneath there. About the flooring, we are going to remove all the tiles and match them with the current flooring. My contractor agreed to do it because he's already doing my kitchen floors. And about the ceiling hole, we are going to either put in a sun tunnel or wind turbine, but we are just not going to close it. It just seems ridiculously expensive. After the window has been changed, I still left with a little bit of painting to be done around the trim. I am going to change the trim eventually, but for now I'm just going to paint all the gaps between the window and the trim. I want to make sure that I'm not getting paint on the window, so I put a painter's tape around the window, and Sai was too sweet to help me out here. He was just darn cute. Also painted the door because it has a blue tinge. It wasn't matching with the room, so I painted the door with the ultra pure white but a semi-gloss because it's a door and it's a high traffic area by Behr and from Home Depot. Installing the door locks and the electrical outlets, I also changed the switches. Final leg here.
If you guys have recognized this room, this is the sunroom that I have done. I'm going to show you guys the previous, like how I started off with the sunroom, and then I'm going to reveal the actual final look of the room. It's not going to be the final look because I still have like tons of things that I'm going to do, but this is like the final product of the part 1.
Painting is done and also window has been changed. The list of items I did here in order to achieve this look is fill in the gaps between the wood panel with the caulk, and then do a primer and then painting, change all the outlets to white and switches to white, paint the door to white, and then remove the chimney, close the chimney ceiling hole with the wind turbine, and also change the flooring to match the current flooring. I also arranged it in a way. I envisioned this room into 3 different zones. One is a place where we can relax and lounge, and another place where we can see kids playing and and the toys in the storage, like 2 storage bench with toy storages, and also a reading nook with probably a teepee or a swing. So that's my vision. Let's see how.
Hi, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, give a thumbs up and then give your honest opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.